I watched James Gunn's Superman last night, and I gotta be honest, man. This film was peak fiction, okay? Let's be honest, man. Superman is back. DCU is here. Let's begin the chapter. Spoiler-free thoughts. Let's go and talk about it. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you guys and say this movie was perfect, okay? It has its flaws, but my goodness, it transformed me back to my childhood, okay? I was a little mugsy last night watching this movie, yes, with my popcorn and my candy and my soda, and I picture myself with all my hair that I used to have. And no lie, I was smiling throughout the whole film for pretty much 2 hours, okay? My cheeks were hurting. Director James Gunn knocked it out the park. He gave us a true Superman film. I mean, it felt like an animated series on a Saturday morning. The colors were vibrant, the score was beautiful, and the cinematography was out of this world, and the fight scenes, oh my goodness. I don't even want to hear the comparisons to the CGI to the Flash. I mean, yes, it's the same team, but the CGI truly worked in this movie. Now let's go ahead and talk about all the characters that stood out for me in this film. And of course, we have to start off with David Cornsweet as Superman. And you can tell that David Cornsweet understood the assignment. I mean, this man had a little bit of every Superman from the past. He had Smallville Superman, he had the animated Superman, he had Christopher Reeves, even a little bit of Man of Steel Superman in him, and he still brought his own version to the silver screen. The only thing I can really complain about is I wish I had a little bit more of Clark Kent, because David Cornsweet had a great balance between both characters. Rachel Brosnahan probably gave us one of the best versions of Lois Lane, and that's in live action or in animated series. She was funny, intelligent. I loved her chemistry with David Cornsweet on the big screen, and I love the way she challenged Clark Kent in the film. And we give a round of applause to the biggest certified hater in all of comic book history, Lex Luthor, who's played by Nicholas Hoult. Oh my goodness, probably my favorite villain in the last decade. I mean, he did a phenomenal job. I mean, this man was menacing, charismatic, pretty much steals every scene that he's in, and probably the best live action villain for DC next to Heath Ledger's Joker. And talk about a great supporting cast. Skylar Gassando is the perfect pick as Jimmy Olsen. I mean, this man was hilarious in every scene that he was in. Eddie Gathicki is Mr. Terrific. This man was funny, charismatic. I love his action scenes. I see why James Gunn in DC Studios wants to make a live action TV series with this character, because he can carry a show or a solo movie for sure. Also enjoyed Nathan Fillion as Guy Gardner. Yes, the bowl haircut Green Lantern was hilarious. I loved his interaction with all the characters, and I loved how bad he wanted to keep the name Justice Gang throughout the film. Now, I was kind of disappointed that Isabella Merced's Hot Girl wasn't really in the film as much, but when she was pretty badass. Now, like I said earlier in the video, this film is peak fiction, but it's not perfect. It has its flaws. And that for me is the pacing of the film. Even though it's only 2 hours and 10 minutes, and it goes by quick, all right? It doesn't feel long at all. I just wish we were able to slow down with certain scenes throughout the movie, right? Especially like those emotional scenes with like Clark Kent and Lois Lane, or Clark Kent with Ma and Pa Kent. I wish we were able to sit down a little bit more and enjoy those moments and breathe before we go right into the next action scene. But that's just me nitpicking on the film, because like I said before, I love this movie. I really did feel like I was a kid again watching a Superman animated series. And yes, DC Studios and James Gunn understood the assignment, and they've given us the best live action Superman on the big screen, and I cannot wait to watch the sequel and the future of the DCU. But those are just my thoughts on James Gunn's Superman. Go to the movies, check out this film on the biggest screen possible, and create your own opinion. And once you're done watching the film, let me know in the comment section, how did you feel about the movie?